right, tell us about your first season. I've got so many questions about Love Island.
What do you want to know?
All right, walk us through. All right, so you're just chilling, you're living your life. What were you doing before Love Island? Out of interest.
I had just moved to LA.
Nice. From
to do what? Just work or what?
Yeah, so I was a publicist in Beverly Hills, a beauty publicist
wow.
for 4 years.
Nice.
And I had a boyfriend. We broke up.
Sorry.
And, well, you know, it happens.
It happens.
It happens.
It happens.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Rip.
I mean, it turned out for the best.
I mean,
right?
yeah. Sorry, bro.
Like looking back.
Yeah, thank you so much for breaking up with
Sorry,
me, Sam.
bro.
It's good timing.
Oh, damn.
Oh, damn.
Rip Sam.
Yeah.
Sam's
It's
down
Wine
bad.
Wednesdays. We're dropping names.
Pain.
He's like, stop. No, so I got a request to go on. So
They just
I did it.
message you like, yo,
Just
what's
hit
up?
you
Like,
yeah.
You should
Yeah,
be
like
on.
a casting director reached out, and I was like, say
Why not?
less.
Did you know what it was before?
No.
You had no idea what the show was.
what? Oh, because they hadn't been hit in the
No,
US.
it wasn't
first.
here.
It was still in the UK.
OJ and I were huge fans of the
Oh,
UK,
the UK one.
seasons.
Yeah. The UK
when
one was
we were
still
at Vandy, we would watch that all the time.
all the
talk
day.
about it. Yeah.
We'd be
It's
screaming
phenomenal.
in our house
UK
at the
is
It's huge.
TV.
Oh, it's the best. It's
Yeah.
the best.
It's
Yeah.
the best series. Like, so they told us to start watching it when we got
You
casted.
did your research.
The
and
UK
I
one?
watched it. Yeah.
So
I
you could
watched
get all the UK
first
phrases?
season. I watched the first season, and I was like,
Which one was that?
holy
The one that
shit.
Jessica won?
The one where they were like
Yeah.
having sex in the bathroom. where they, like, showed it.
In
And
the
I
UK,
was
it
like-
actually used to be a madness. Like, they used to show everything.
Yeah.
It was wild.
toned
I
it
was
down
like,
now.
oh my god, what did I
Was
sign
that
up
the one
for?
with
I don't
like
know if I
Miss
can do
UK,
this.
where
That's
like
the one.
they took a crown?
No, that was the next season. But this was the time where they would go in and all of them will be at a smoking area, like
Yes.
24/7
Smoking.
smoking.
Chain
They were all
smoking.
drunk as
Yeah.
hell. Like the producers just left them to their own devices with the alcohol. And apparently, like all these people, just drunk smokers, just ended up hooking up
Yeah.
every single night, and they just showed everything. There was loads of complaints.
I was like, oh my god,
Were you
what did I get
petrified?
myself into?
Well, what did you think about that? Were you like, oh, my parents are going to be watching this?
Yeah, I fully shit my pants. Like, I was like, bro, what? But then the third season came out, and I was like, all right,
I'm gonna
this
be fine.
More
is
tame.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
very
yeah, I'm
much
gonna be
more
fine.
tame.
Yeah.
Third season was like.
But they
God,
show a lot of
though.
stuff.
They show some.
Surprisingly.
Yeah.
They show a lot of
Everything.
stuff.
The
Not-
one
not
thing
everything.
that was like redeeming for me, I was
Uh-huh.
like, it's a CBS. It's on at 8 p.m.
Yeah.
They can't show that much.
Because the watershed.
Debatable.
I don't know.
Was it
You
the
get
Hideaway?
Paramount Plus, you can for sure.
You get
see more.
you subscribe to Paramount Plus, it's worth it.
The OnlyFans version.
Yeah, bro, if the OnlyFans edition is happening, does that mean like all the people are just in this room just doing that stuff? Like,
No, see, like,
or is
that's
that just
the-
how the portrayal that the TV is?
It's of course portrayed that way because they want everyone to believe that.
yeah,
but
so it's not actually the case.
No, not at all. I don't think anyone even kissed until like the third day.
What?
What?
Yeah.
That's the one thing
That's
we
boring as
noticed.
hell now.
It moves faster in the UK.
Yeah, way
Right?
faster. They first day, oh, let's go.
Yeah,
They were
because
already
they
mad.
know what they're doing. Like we all
Yeah.
showed up and we were like, "What is going
Oh,
on?"
is that okay? That makes sense.
As walk us through the process. So like they text you, they say, look, you're coming on the show. They're like, okay, cool. How long have you got before you come on?
I had 2 days to quit my job.
What?
Wait, 2
They
days
said, hey,
notice?
you're on the show. You got 2 days.
Yep.
So what'd you do?
What do you do?
called
You just
all
call
your
him work.
friends?
You're like, hey, bro, like I'm not gonna be in Monday.
I was
I'm
at
gonna make
work.
it.
I was at work on a Friday at like 3 p.m. My
I can't
boss
make it Monday.
was not there, so I called her. I started crying because I didn't know what else to do.
Oh my God.
Because it was just me. Like she doesn't know how to run social media. That's what I
Oh.
did, and so I had to leave a detailed Word document of how to access Instagram
Jesus.
and like post something.
Do you know how to access Instagram?
No.
Oh my God.
I mean, she's
How
like
old
on
was
the
she?
breach of 65, so you know she's
Oh,
like,
poor woman.
yeah. I was
I
like,
know
well, I
nothing.
gotta go.
That's someone's grandmother, man. That's,
Yeah.
Yeah, so they were like, "You're flying to Fiji Monday. Pack
that's
your
not
bags."
a bad deal.
That's pretty sick.
It,
Was Fiji really cool?
Do you wear all your own clothing, or do they supply you with clothing? Because ain't no
That's a
way
good
anyone's
question.
living there for a whole month with one suitcase of clothing.
oh no, you don't get one suitcase. You show up with like 4, and then
Do
they
you bring all your own clothes?
yes.
So you just pack your whole
But you
wardrobe
guys
then?
probably shared, right?
we share,
Yeah.
and then by like a certain week they bring in a stylist, and
And
she starts giving you stuff.
I was gonna
that's
say,
kinda
I
lit.
see all the women on there wearing like 20 different bikini sets, and I'm like, I mean, someone pulled up here with like
That's a lot.
$10,000 worth of bikinis. I feel
Yeah,
like.
I mean, like you have
Just
to
switching out every day.
anticipate it. I didn't think that I was gonna get it, so I was like, I'm not buying anything, and then I was like, I have 2 days.
I gotta get ready.
I can't order anything online.
Damn.
You came back with so much stuff though.
Facts.
Like
Like-
more
Merch,
stuff.
big
Yeah.
merch.
Oh, they gave you a bunch that you
They
got
let
to
you keep it?
Oh my god, they brought in boxes of clothing.
Well, I suppose you can't reuse it, right? Once you've worn it.
Yeah, you
Like,
can.
you-
I don't know.
Well,
if like you,
Well, like
they
girls
can't just
don't
give
like
it
to
back.
rewear stuff.
That's what I'm
especially
saying.
if you're on national TV. You know,
Yeah.
It probably costs too much money to ship it back from Fiji, so they were like, whatever.
Yeah.
just keep it.
Just
They
take
can't,
it.
they
That's a
just
good
they can't just
deal.
return it. Is what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Yeah, I
Just
got
some
like
more.
a $250
Whoa.
charge for my luggage because it was overweight.
Wait,
God.
wait, hold up. They charged you for your luggage to Fiji?
Yeah, the
You have to buy your
airline-
own flights?
No,
But they
like,
did
But it
charge,
was
but you
over-
did have to pay for your baggage.
100%.
What?
But then they like reimburse you.
Oh, okay, so it's not bad. So you get it back.
Reimburse you.
I thought that would be something that the producers would take care of. Like travel
I don't
costs?
know.
Apparently not. All right.
well,
well-
they do, but like
But you got to pay for it
you know,
immediately.
when you're
Okay,
when
yeah.
you're overweight,
You
you
gotta,
gotta.
like, no, I'm down
We were just talking about the
$250.
producers as well, like the role that they play. Like they're telling you kind of what to do with like speaking to certain people, or like even before you get a text, like that whole thing. That's crazy. Like it's not
it's
not
insane.
as authentic as we thought it was.
I thought it was
well,
real
like
authentic.
the reason that they do it is kind of because think about it when you're going on, you're talking to random people. You guys
don't know
like
these
don't
people.
know anything about each other, so you start talking about random topics, and they're like, let's keep the storyline to something that America can understand.
This is so like you just tell me about your life. Like you would never do that to someone if you met them in a bar. That's the point.
No, but it's
You would never
different.
pull up
It's
to someone and
no-
be, tell me about
but
your
you're
life. Like, what do
living
you-
with them for like a month potentially, and so
Yeah.
if you just like I'd be like, yo, like what do you do? Like tell me about yourself.
Yeah, but they're intense on day one. Tell me about your family. To open up to me like day one. Like I would never do that.
No,
But that's what
no.
that's what they
She's
show on
saying-
TV because they're showing like 2-3 days at once.
See, like I'm not like that.
No.
I'm a closed book. I'm like I don't.
Really?
You don't be
No.
telling people that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got to
no.
get out of your comfort zone.
Oh my god, I was a mute for the first week.
Really?
I was like, oh, I'm going home. First person to go home for sure.
When you got there, did you step forward for anyone or no?
Not until the last guy.
No, until that's a tactic right there.
That
Because
kills
you don't
me.
want to step
Why'd you
forward and
do
then
that?
someone. You don't want to step forward and then someone else comes
It's
in
too
better.
early.
Yeah,
Yeah.
someone else better
It
comes
sucks
in
to
and
be
you're
the
like,
first guy
oh,
up. Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
and I was just like,
you weren't feeling it.
what am I
Oh.
doing here?
Yeah.
And then I thought that this one guy that I did know was going on the show. We had like a
Oh, you
mutual
knew.
casting
Hold up a
guy.
minute. Hold up
yeah.
a minute. You knew someone that was going on before you
I
got there?
didn't know him, but we had a mutual casting guy, and I had stalked Instagram and seen who was following who, and I was like, oh, this looks like
Smart.
a guy
You
that's
put
coming
one
on.
and two
That's a good move.
She did a
That's
girl
good move.
detective.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
stuff.
And I was
Veteran
like, all right,
move.
I'm gonna step forward for him and be like, listen, like we're
What
gonna
up?
create an alliance. We have the
Let's
same
go.
You wanted to
casting
couple
guy.
up with him.
Yeah,
Whoa.
and then he just wasn't there.
Collusion.
He
Oh,
was
he didn't
not
show
here.
up.
He did not show up.
So he was probably one of the guys they bring on later.
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
That's a move.
So that means that means that when you had your first man, you already knew you were like, this guy's not for me. Like, there's another guy
You're
coming.
waiting for that
You're
next
like,
guy
there's
to
another
come
guy
in.
coming. Like, don't worry, bro.
Yeah, well, at first I was like, all right, I'll give it my all. I stepped forward for him. He was a
Damn.
model in Miami. He was a model in Miami, and I
Okay.
was like,
I know
He's
what you get
not
up to at the
it.
weekend,
No.
bro.
No.
He's a model in Miami, a
Wait,
male model in
wait,
Miami.
break that down. Break that down. What's wrong with that?
I
Let me
like
take
the
notes really
complete
quick.
Is it the
opposite.
Miami
He
part
is,
or the
bro.
model
He's
part?
just
or
in
both?
Wynwood in
Both.
Miami every
Both.
weekend going crazy. At
Okay,
Central.
wait.
Relations together.
I'm a little offended because I'm from Miami now.
Are you a model, a male model?
No. But like, are you talking about Miami or what?
Could
No, I'm
be.
talking about both. Male model
You
from
could be
Miami.
a male model.
I'm not. But
Well, you said this guy was a male model in Miami, though.
Correct.
Oh no, that's a bad deal.
Yeah, I mean,
I know what he's doing at the weekend.
yeah, you know what you're gonna get.
He going
And
up
then he
at-
told me you
going up in
hadn't
Wynwood.
Be a
had
good
sex
guy.
in like 2 years.
That's
and I
cap.
was like,
so is he lying?
you're
Yeah,
a liar.
that's cap right there. You know that's cap.
He's like, how can I make you love me? I haven't had
Yes.
sex in forever.
I was like,
No.
that's definitely a lie.
Okay, that's kind of creepy.
Oh, yeah, that's not what I would tell someone on the first day of
No,
meeting
it's
him.
not what I would.
Well,
Especially
when you're
not if I
sharing a
was on
bed with
camera.
them, like, what do you expect? It's like you're laying next to them and you're like,
I
by the way,
said, yeah,
haven't
is that
touched a
weird?
girl.
Like, you first night on the show, so you really be sharing a bed with a guy first day and like you don't know this guy.
That's all real.
Is it weird as fuck?
Yes. And they give you like headphones or what is it?
Earbuds, like earplugs,
Earbuds.
yeah.
And an eye mask.
Yeah.
And like he put both in and just went to bed and I was like, peace. And everyone else was having conversation, like bed talk. And I was like, this place is not for me. Oh my
Me
God.
personally, I would just get out of the bed and just go somewhere else.
You
Why?
can't. You're not allowed.
They
But
do
they
that
don't
in
let
the
you?
UK though.
No.
all the
Do you have any
time.
concept of time? Because in the mornings they put the light on, everyone gets out of bed at the same time.
No, you like the phones that you get all of the time is fake. It's all different for each person's phone. All the dates are like
What
August
is this
17th,
place?
1959.
Sounds like a nightmare world,
This
bro.
is like
What is going on?
This is like a crazy social experiment.
Oh, no, 100%.
So the only way you could tell time is like where the sun is in the sky. I'm guessing you're like, oh, the sun's
Yeah, I mean,
gone down.
and I'm not
You're,
an
like,
expert at
locating it?
sundial, so
Wait, so like, do people
Can't
go
catch me.
crazy like mentally? Because in the UK, a lot of people got messed up, right?
And kill themselves afterwards.
Yeah.
But that's more to do with the backlash, though. They get out of the show and then people are
Yeah.
saying mean things to them.
How'd you deal with that? Like either mentally while you were there or afterwards with like comments or like stuff like that?
It's definitely weird when you're there because my outlet is like going to work out and doing, whatever.
Yeah.
And all you have are weights.
Like
and
5 dumbbells and a little workout.
yeah, and they're like Yeaman, one of the guys that was on our season, he played football and he showed up and was like lifting and he broke the dumbbell and he was
No.
like, bro,
How do you
like
break
there's
the dumbbell?
50 fucking pounds on this. What's going on? Like just bent. And we were
Yeah.
all like, anyway, so I was just kind of losing it because I couldn't work out and they put in a request for me to go for a run on the beach.
Nice.
And they declined it
Wait, why?
because they don't want you to
Leave?
that bubble that you're in.
What do you do on a day that they're not filming? Because it's 6 days a week and there's 7 days in a week.
Yeah, so there's one day, and I think it was Saturdays for us, and because everything's live, it's shot one day before, and basically they would take the girls out of the villa. You weren't allowed to speak to the guys that day, and you would go out with the producers and have lunch at like
Just in
a resort.
somewhere nearby.
Yeah, yeah. They would take
Probably
us
for,
to
like, mental
beautiful
health.
places.
Can you all gossip? Obviously, all girls there. Like,
No, you're not allowed to talk about anything that's going on in the show.
What are you
You're
talking
only
about?
allowed to talk about
What are you talking about?
everything else.
But you've
in the
got no
real world.
phone. You've got no
Nope.
access to the real world. People could be dying. Like you don't know,
You have no idea.
and you just gossiping random stuff with the girls.
Yeah,
for
you're
a
like,
day.
I mean, like my ex-boyfriend from 5 years ago. You know what he did? Like, that's where you go.
Is it like a detox from like social media and everything?
For sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
'Cause everyone's addicted. Like
yeah, I
you
can
spend 20
imagine.
minutes off Instagram, you're like going crazy.
Yeah, you have your phones, and basically all you can do is get texts and take pictures, and you're not even carrying it around because you don't care.
There's
You're
no-
like,
you
okay,
haven't
no
got
one's
anything with it.
contacting
That's kinda
me.
nice.
You've got nothing. It sounds
is.
awful.
No, it's a good break though.
Sounds terrible.
Low key like a good
But after a
break.
while,
Sounds
you're
awful.
like, I need.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need something.
And then like
At this
someone's
point.
running your social media while.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So how did they give you guys alcohol to like induce people into doing stuff or no? Like you weren't allowed to drink.
We got one drink a night.
Whoa,
Wasn't it a deal with someone got
that's
too
a
drunk
bad
one year
deal.
in the UK?
On the UK one in season 1, like they used to just get licked.
See,
they
that's
would-
So
why I'm
girls would
so
be like
excited.
fighting each other.
That's fine.
Oh,
with it.
not your choice. Girls would be fighting each other. Guys were just going at it, and it would
Yeah,
get
no.
heated.
We got one drink and they started using hashtags that like alluded to me being an alcoholic because I was like,
What?
I need another drink.
Yeah, well,
I can't speak to random people like this.
You only allowed one a night. It's obviously it's not like just going to a bar and like speaking to guys.
No.
What's the biggest difference between like being on Love Island and like trying to meet guys in that way compared to what you would just do in real life?
Yeah.
Well, I'm like literally not a normal
You're not,
person
like-
anymore. Where I go out to a bar and I'm
Every time
like,
you go out now, do you ask people if they want to go for a chat?
yeah, I'm like, so where's your head at? Like, what are you thinking? It's been 5 minutes. What are you thinking? Thinking about marriage or?
Yeah. Like,
Just
do you
wanna
want to
know
couple
what
up
you
or
had
something?
I was gonna say like,
I
so
just
Do you,
don't
you put all your eggs in one
know.
basket? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, all my
Yeah,
eggs
so
are in
the
your basket.
recouplings tomorrow night. Like, what are you thinking?
No, it really
But
is.
really?
It's like I just put all of it out there now because I don't care. I'm just like whatever.
Well, you've been through it, I suppose.
That's kind
on
of good.
TV. Yeah, that makes
That's
sense.
probably good.
Yeah.
Guys appreciate that, or at least I would appreciate that.
Yeah, guys do like
I
women
do.
that are straight up. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I'm with you.
You want to know where you're at?
I don't know about the whole
Right.
fire pit speech thing. I don't know about that.
Oh, you're saying when you're recoupling?
Yeah, I don't know about
that's
that.
like
Did you have to?
Yeah.
cringe.
When you guys do it, do you guys ever
write
mess
that?
up the lines and then you have to stop? Let me start again.
No,
Or do you just
don't
do
have
it one
lines.
take? That's it.
It's literally everything
the
off the
top?
top of your head. Yeah.
Really?
You just pull up. You're
Uh-huh.
like, hmm.
That's kind of hard.
Yeah.
Do you know who you're picking beforehand?
Yeah, most people do.
Most people do.
Unless it's like a random person, but like I
was
feel
gonna
like
say.
some people are
Yeah.
already,
Sometimes
like,
they mess up the
coupled
order specifically so that certain people like.
Well, yeah, well,
Get
they
messed up.
call you by person. They say, like, Alex, stand up and say, I would like to couple up with this guy because.
And you just offer it.
And then
be
you
like,
stop. And then they do like 16 shots for 20 minutes. So you're like standing there. And then they're like, okay, tell us the reasons why you want to
So
couple
how
up
long
with
is a
them.
recoupling process take in like real time?
Hours.
Whoa! What?
You don't
Absolutely.
understand
Sat there
like,
for like 5 hours, where I'd be asleep on the couch.
dead
like
ass.
this.
And like the suspense is actually real. Like when you're sitting there and they're like, I would like to couple up with, and then you pause.
Yeah.
And then they're getting shots all around because they want everyone's reaction.
Yeah, I'd be like, who's? That sounds awful. That sounds horrible. I can't
Yeah.
lie to you.
But we usually knew who everyone was picking because when you're in there and you're like living with everyone, you can kind of read the room.
Does people start begging it once they know they're kind of fucked? Or like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes.
Like,
Like
You know what I mean? Like some guy, a guy knows, like,
Yeah.
I have no one.
Yeah, they're like, I actually have been so interested in you lately. And like,
so
I know I haven't talked to you, but I've just been admiring you from afar.
From afar.
And I just had to say it
And you
right
just-
now.
They
You
live
can
in the
see right
same
through it.
house as you, and they come and say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does
that's
any like cheating scandals ever go on that like never get found out about on the TV? Or
mean,
everything
like-
gets seen?
I mean, they're going to use it. So,
Yeah.
no.
If it's juicy, they're gonna use it.
Yeah.
If it's juicy, they're gonna
I mean,
use it.
there's definitely been like triangles that they don't really show because they're pitching one couple that they really like. I mean,
Yeah.
producers have their favorite people.
This is true.
Yeah.
That's kind of, yeah, I would be annoyed at that. And plus, you don't know.
You don't know what's
you're on a
going
show.
on. Yeah.
You don't know how they're paying you back home. That's crazy.
the best part of new people coming in. You would just attack them and be like, what do I look
Oh
like?
yeah, so when they
What's
come in,
going on?
so when they come in, you just ask them about like what's the
100%.
deal at home, like who likes
What
you.
is Instagram saying?
Who's
What is
even-
everyone saying?
That's funny. Like,
Does that
what's
come
Twitter
into
saying?
Does that come into play like with who people pick? Like if a new girl came in and you asked her about stuff and she was like, yeah, your man is like the most hated guy. Like everyone at home hates your man. Like no one likes him.
If you wanted to sabotage?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Does that
I'm
like
like-
come into
That's
play?
an interesting one.
To be honest, no. Like I would be like, what do I look like? They're just like, you're so nice. I'm like, what?
Fantastic.
Really?
Like, let me paint that up
That's
really
so
quick.
cool. Yeah, I'm like, can you say that again?
Please, exactly the way you say it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, my season was so tame too, so it's hard to say.
It's
But
true.
yeah, they were like, thank God you got rid of that first guy. He was disgusting. I
Oh,
was like,
jeez.
oh, good.
Miami model.
Good.
How was Casa Amor? Wait, did they have Casa
We didn't
Amor?
have Casa Amor.
No.
I know.
That's
I
the
know.
best bit of the whole show.
That's like
I
the best
know.
like pot of drama
It
that
was.
you've
I love it.
season
Every
one.
season, Casa Amor, like everyone in the UK gets so happy when it happens.
No, it's
Everyone's
the
cheating.
best time ever.
If
Oh,
you guys
ever.
had that, I feel like shit would have hit the fan.
Oh yeah.
Like
I would have.
100%.
You would
I
have
would have
You
recoupled?
would've
gone
cheated.
home. I would
Oh.
have gone home.
How does that work?
Why?
Because you were an
you
individual.
think your guy would have chosen someone else?
100%.
Oh.
But that's not the guy you
100%.
Yeah,
finished
you could have.
with.
Yeah, but you would have known that.
Oh, it's the same guy.
Yeah.
So what happened with that?
We basically. I'm like.
Like what happened
"Ah,
after the show?
What did happen? I broke my jaw.
How?
Oh,
How?
this is a PG show, please. No over 18 stuff. Viewers at home don't
Sick.
like. It's not like that.
I flew off of a scooter.
Oh.
Okay, that sounds awful. So okay, you break your jaw.
I break my jaw, and then like a month in, I mean, any guy would be like, bro, like this sucks. Like I didn't want to do
No.
anything. Everyone's like, wait, what?
That's like literally what he said
That's
to her
what he said?
when she told us why he
Whoa.
like broke up with her.
Stop
we
it
all
right
were like,
now.
are you fucking kidding me?
I'm crying. I
Like,
didn't mean it like that.
That's awful.
I mean,
Like-
it sounds like that's exactly what you mean.
I mean, imagine getting off the show and like you have all of these cool opportunities, and then
As from a
This
guy's
happens.
perspective,
From
you're
his
saying, like, from your
perspective.
perspective.
Yeah, but like, wouldn't you want to like be there for your girl if she broke her jaw?
I mean, he
If it were my
was
girl.
good.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
was good.
And-
He was good, but like after
Did you
a
think
while,
you would
Your jaw will
dance?
repair.
Huh.
Did you think you would like continue dating him?
Hang on, wait, so he broke up with you because you broke your jaw? Is that what you're saying?
No. I mean, like that was a factor that definitely
seems like
played
a big
into
part
it.
of it.
It was for sure.
It was
Seems like the
definitely
only
a
factor.
for
That's
sure.
what I'm-
I'm like, I'm not trying to make you look like shit, but yeah, no.
You can say
We
it.
just
Yeah.
were not compatible like
In
in,
real life?
the outside world. He was a very different person than I met on the show, which I think a lot of people went through.
Really?
Yes, because it's like, think about it, you can be whoever you want.
On,
No
yeah,
one
you're on
knows
TV,
you.
like everyone's looking at you. Yeah. it's
No
just-
one
So it's,
knows you.
It's kind of fake. Like you're putting on a different persona.
Well, and all of the guys, like they would always talk about wanting airtime, and I was like, oh my god, I can't.